Imagine a peaceful holidays outing that turns into every parent's worst nightmare. A young boy, excited for Christmas, runs ahead into the forest and is never seen again. What happened to 8-year-old Derrick Engebretson on a cold December day in 1998? Was it a tragic accident, or did something far more sinister occur? Today we will dive into the chilling mystery that has haunted a family and community for over 2 decades. A young boy's footprints that could be followed for a long while and then, without any trace, they seem to have vanished out of thin air. It was supposed to be a day filled with joy and excitement, a family tradition to kick off the holiday season. But December 5th, 1998 turned into a day of heartache and mystery for the Engebretson family. On this day, in the vast snow-covered wilderness of Oregon's Winema National Forest, 8-year-old Derrick Engebretson vanished without a trace, leaving behind the haunting mystery that remains unsolved to this day. Derrick James Engebretson was an energetic and adventurous young boy from Bonanza, Oregon. At just 8 years old, Derrick loved the outdoors and shared a strong bond with his father and grandfather, often accompanying them on hunting and fishing trips. Like many families in rural Oregon, the Engbretsons had a cherished holiday tradition, venturing into the woods to cut down their own Christmas tree. But this year, as they set out on their annual tree-cutting adventure, no one could have imagined the nightmare that would unfold. On that fateful day, Derrick, his father Robert, and his grandfather set out into the Winema National Forest, just south of Rocky Point, Oregon. The area was familiar to the family remote, but not overly treacherous. They parked their vehicle and began their search for the perfect Christmas tree. But as the trio made their way through the thick forest, Derrick, full of energy, dashed ahead excitedly, searching for the best tree. Robert and his father kept a watchful eye on Derrick, but as they stopped to examine a potential tree, Derrick disappeared from view. At first, they thought little of it. Perhaps Derrick had wandered slightly off the trail, but as minutes turned into an hour, panic set in. They called his name, searched the surrounding area, and followed his footprints in the snow, but Derrick was nowhere to be found. They found his tracks leading towards a road, but the footprints abruptly stopped as if Derrick had been lifted off the ground. Desperate and fearing the worst, Robert and his father contacted the authorities. Within hours, a massive search operation was launched. Hundreds of volunteers, law enforcement, and search and rescue teams combed the forest, utilizing helicopters, dogs, and even thermal imaging equipment. The searchers scoured the dense woods, checked cabins, and followed every possible lead, but there was no sign of Derrick. Despite the thorough and tireless efforts, the bitter cold snowstorm and the vastness of the wilderness hampered the search. Days turned into weeks, and still no trace of Derrick was found. As the search efforts dwindled, so did the hope of finding Derrick alive. The lack of evidence led to a flurry of theories and speculations. Some believed that Derrick might have fallen into a hidden crevice or been buried by snow. Others suggested that he may have been abducted, pointing to the mysterious ending of his footprints near the road. One particular haunting theory is that Derrick may have encountered a stranger in the woods, a person with sinister intentions. Several witnesses reported seeing a man in the area around the time Derrick disappeared, but no solid leads ever materialized. For Derrick's family, the pain of his disappearance has never faded. Every year, as Christmas approaches, they are reminded of the joyful tradition that ended in unimaginable sorrow. Despite the years that have passed, Derrick's parents continue to search for answers, holding on to the hope that one day they might uncover the truth of what happened to their beloved son. The disappearance of Derrick Engebretson remains one of Oregon's most enduring mysteries. His case, like many others, serves as a chilling reminder of how quickly a joyous occasion can turn into a lifelong nightmare. Despite the countless hours spent searching, Derrick's fate is still unknown, leaving his family and the world wondering what really happened on that cold day of December 1998. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories and unsolved mysteries. Stay safe and take care of each other.